Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Inside the Big Dynasty League. With me, as always, the commish.
That's me.
I can't say that anymore about one Statman, Petey Cunningham.
Oh, Statman's missing?
Yeah, he's not between us. There's not a body between us.
What?
Right now. Yeah. The Statman.
Hold on. There's no one between us right now?
No.
We still fill this table pretty well, though.
Well, I'm usually like this.
I know, I'm usually like...
Off to the side, too. Yeah. We're large men. What can I say? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Statman, Petey Cunningham, has found himself a lady friend.
A what?
A lady friend. A friend that is a lady. And apparently she is demanding more and more of his time, it appears. And Wednesdays... It's Wednesday, right? Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
She needed it today. She needed it this week. So we're without the Statman, Petey Cunningham. He did submit his fantasy pool picks, so when we go over those, you will have them.
Yeah, that's right. He submitted them even though he's not here.
He's not here.
Some of you need to pick up on that.
Anyway, let's go on into the matchup of the week.
Matchup of the week.
For last week, we had... I came in like a Derek Carr.
I came in like a Derek Carr.
Versus Los Pandas Desnudo.
That's me.
Statman. Oh, wait. He's not here.
He's not here.
Commish.
Do you want me to try to break this down?
Can we try to break this down? Can we try to throw down some knowledge?
I can try here. Man. Well, I can tell you one thing. It wasn't a pretty game from my perspective. Even though I think, how does that abbreviation go? ICILADC. I came in like a Derek Carr.
Formerly known as I came in like a Monte Ball.
Formerly known as I came in like a Monte Ball. Really enjoyed this game. We're both undefeated going into this matchup. Much anticipated here. Yeah, so let's see here. I almost got discount doubled up. Almost. And I put up 146 points. 146 points should be good enough to beat 3/4 of the league. Especially considering our league averages like 127 points a game. And I got destroyed. 220.92 points.
That is a lot of points. I'm not a mathematician, as I always say. But that adds up to be a lot.
Anyways.
And she wasn't even 100% efficient. She could have scored more points.
Yep. Yeah, that's just scary right there. There were some good performances from my team. Keenan Allen had a surprising week. I'm running back poor again. D'Angelo Williams no longer has any fantasy relevance.
He got you .2.
.2, that's right. He should have got me .0. I think I would have been better off with the way our league works had he got me just 0
Well,
points.
Speaking of the zero player, you might not realize this, but even with her almost, was it record-setting point total? Or darn near close highest score we've ever had, She still had a 0 player, and she was not 100% efficient. She could have started a couple different players and got more points, and she could have started a player that scored points and got more points. Because 1 or more is greater than 0.
Yep. Anyways, I lost in this epic match by 75 points. Well, actually, 74.92 points. And, whatever, I'm a Cincinnati guy. Big game, lights on me, Monday night. I went out there and I did what I do.
You did what you do. Good point, good point. This victory was so impressive. It moved the I Came In Like a Derek Carr, formerly known as I Came In Like a Monte Ball, to change their name. So if I told you their new name is based off the adventure novel In Play by Emma Orczy, set during the reign of terror following the start of the French Revolution, would you be able to tell me the name of this team?
I would, but would you?
Well, can you tell me?
Oh, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
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 Wee.
Scarlet Pimpernel.
Baguette.
Pimpernel.
Anyway, she changed her name. So now it's the Scarlet Pimpernel, formerly known as I Came In Like a Derek Carr, formerly known as I Came In Like a Monte Ball. All right. Whew.
So, the title character of this adventure novel
And play
is named Sir Percy Blakeney. He's a wealthy English fop who transforms into a formidable swordsman.
We all know this. We all know how the story goes.
And a thinking escape artist represents the original hero with a secret identity that was the precursor to the subsequent literary creations such as Don Diego de la Vega, otherwise known as Zorro.
The French are taking credit for Zorro now?
And, gets better, Bruce Wayne, otherwise known as Batman.
The French are trying to take credit for Batman.
I think this name that
is a
Sarah...
slap! A
slap! Her brother! This name, which seems to be of such obscure literary relevance, is actually a smack in the face to none other than Statman himself,
the Statman Petey,
owner of Wayne Enterprises,
who's not here today because he's got a lady friend.
And we don't.
We got Coca-Cola though. Anyway, moving on from the matchup of the week. Let's see. Were there any other crazy matchups we want to talk about? Anything else exciting happen?
There were some embarrassing ones, as anybody who played Sarah got destroyed. It
does look like crazy. F. Hoff was able to pull off a couple of wins. So he no longer needs to change his name.
So, League champ. The Niners lost this week.
It's like that scene in 300 where the guy throws the spear and he nicks that dude and it's like, oh my god, he's not a god, he bleeds. We can kill this mother effer.
Yes.
That's what just happened.
Yeah.
You're going down, 69ers. Probably not by me, though. Probably not by me.
Anyways, not only did he lose, but his other game that he won, he barely won by 4 points against the Ricky Bobby team.
Ricky Bobby!
Yeah. So, the mighty have fallen in this week 3.
All right, let's get into our awards of the week, where we're going to go over a lot of the other matchups while we're there. If you're interested in the scores of all the games, you can get them at BigDynasty.com.
What was that?
What's the name of the website? What's the website?
It was a movie. What? Greg Olson?
What's the name of the website?
Did you just restart?
What's the name of the website? Would you answer the question, please?
BigDynasty.com.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you. Anyway, you can get them at BigDynasty.com. First award of the week, we got the Hershey's Milk Dud of the week. And this goes to that star player that just sucked. He got stuck in your teeth like a chewy milk dud. And that one goes to
Jeremy Hill.
Oh, boy. Our own Jeremy Hill from the Cincinnati Bengals. What a disappointment.
Yeah, we thought he was going to bounce back after that performance last week where he got pulled from the game. Got to start again this week, but only managed to put up 2.1 points.
That's not enough points to be good.
Nope.
Could have also possibly given it to Marshawn Lynch, another star running back.
Yes, but Marshawn is injured. I'll give him that.
Yeah, injured, some injured.
But yeah, definitely, yeah. Some milk duds were out there this week.
All right. Next up, let's take a look at the Ram pickup of the week. The free agent pickup that was the strongest, toughest, roughest. Just like a nice Dodge Road. It's just not a Dodge Ram anymore. It's just Ram.
No, it's just a Ram.
Just a Ram by Ram.
It's just a Ram.
Ram by Ram. Who makes the Ram?
It's just Ram.
Who makes the Ram?
It's just
Ram.
Ram.
So Ram makes the Ram.
There's a lot of politics involved. I don't want to get into it. But Ram. It's just Ram.
So if I'm going to buy a Ram, I go to who?
The Ram store.
I go to the Ram dealer who sells Rams, and that's it.
Well, technically, it's like I drive a 1500, so it's a Ram, the brand.
Okay.
1500.
Gotcha. Whatever. I think we bailed their asses out. Anyway, this one's going out to Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod. Not Tire Rod. Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor. Owned by...
F off.
With a whopping 30.28 points he earns this week. This was a big pickup.
It was.
This pickup might be the biggest pickup we've ever had in the sense that it might have saved the F off season.
Seriously. They were up against the wall. And I will say 30.28 points is going to help you get a win.
It's a lot more helpful than no points.
Exactly. But yeah, so Tyrod Taylor, he's been a surprise this season so far. And I will say F-Hoff has had a lot of quarterback woes this season. Maybe Tyrod will be the answer going forward. But he is kind of injured. Always on that probable status. So who knows what's going to happen up there in the old Buffalo.
The chicken.
The Buffalo.
The Buffalo. All right. Next up. Well, we don't really have a spot. We don't really have a sponsor for this one, so I say we just skip this one.
No, I'll do this one.
Oh, you want to do this award? Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. You do this award.
Who's sponsoring this award this week? Nobody?
We don't have a sponsor.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to do something?
No. It's the McDonald's Big Mac Big Whoopin' of the week.
I see what you did there. You made up a sponsor.
What? You make up sponsors?
We can't just make them up. We have to have deals.
Look, McDonald's has to deal with product placement.
All right, continue. Go.
Anyways, yeah, so the biggest whooping of the week, the whomping and a whooping, the matchup was Wayne Enterprises versus the Cincinnati Bourbon Barons. It was the largest victory ever in Big Dynasty League history. The point spread in this game. It was better than a discount double up. It was a triple up. Let's pull up some of the details here from this matchup. Let's see. So here were the final scores. Wayne Enterprises, by the way, who had a 99.1% efficiency rating this week. They started pretty much almost the perfect team. Put up 195.32 points. The Bourbon Barons, 55.64. I did some checking here. 55.64. Why, yes, that is a dismal score. An embarrassing score. A score that might leave you sitting there wondering, how does a man who scores that in fantasy football continue to play fantasy football?
I already paid the $100.
It is not, though, the worst score ever. It's the worst loss ever. The worst score in Big Dynasty League history, albeit wasn't scored during regular season, it was the last game of the season in the Toilet Bowl, was put up by none other than F. Hoff. Last season, 44.6 points in Week 17. But 55.64 is the new worst score for the regular season in the history of the BDL.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I tried hard. With having awful running backs, a horrible quarterback, wide receivers that practically didn't play. I almost screwed it up with my tight end, though. Scored double-digit points. What were you thinking?
I like your strategy here. You did throw out the zero player of Torrey Smith.
I did try the zero player. Apparently, Kaepernick was too busy throwing the ball to the other team. He couldn't work in one pass to my guy.
I do love the quote in the paper here, Mike, from you after the game. You said, "We came up a little short." Do you say that a lot?
No, sir. No, sir, I do not. But mostly because I have no use or situations where I would say that.
We're moving on. What's the next award?
Next up, we have the Resurrection Team of the Week, or the Resurrected Team of the Week, brought to you by Lazarus Department Stores. This one goes to F. Hoffman.
F. Hoff.
The Poopery Team of the Week of Week 2.
He was the Poopery Team of the Week for Week
2.
But Week 3.
Fourth in points for the week this week.
And 2-0.
2-0.
In this doubleheader this week.
Punctuation is lacking.
I didn't write this.
I know.
Stat man. Not only did he ditch us tonight, but he left us bad notes.
Because he got a lady friend.
This is a warning to all of you single guys out there. Ladies are a distraction. They take you away from what really matters in life. Like a TV show that 5 people watch about a fantasy football league.
It's more than 5 people.
That's true. We had like 30 views last week.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And I only watched it a couple times.
Anyways, but yes, F. Hoff was 2-0 in this second doubleheader week. Scored 4th most points this week. Talk about a bounce back after the horrible week they had last week.
Yes, this team was resurrected, and it did well.
Yes.
Moving to the next award, the Poopery Poo-Poo Team of the Week goes to me. I stunk.
We kind of hit this point, but again, let's bring it back up. Lowest points ever in the regular season in BDL history.
Yep.
You got discount tripled up. State Farm doesn't even offer a triple up.
I know.
Aaron Rodgers only does a double up.
I know.
Man.
It was a bad week. Hopefully, I'll be able to turn around. Anyone would like to trade for any of my shitty players, you're more than welcome to let me know, and I'll probably make most trades. The surprise player of the week this week, the random breakout player, brought to you by Proactive. When you don't want breakouts, use Proactive, but this particular player did break out. Broke out and scored a lot of points.
Yeah.
Devontae Freeman. Owned by a Came In Like a Derek Carr, formerly known as a Came In Like a Derek Carr, now the Scarlet.
Okay, hold on, let's get this straight. They are, I Came In Like a Derek formerly known as I Came In Like a Monte Ball, now known as the Scarlet Pimpernels.
With 42.3 points. This guy had a monster week.
Yes.
How did he have that big of a week there, Kamish?
He scored a lot of points.
That's true.
A
lot of the breakdown of stats, oddly enough, is done by the stat man. He's not here.
No. But if you want to know, Devontae Freeman, let's pull him up real quick.
I think you just click his name.
I just gotta find him here. There it is. Okay. Yeah. What is this?
Son of a bee. Anyway, yeah, he scored points.
Let's see.
Whatever.
No, hold on. 30 rushing attempts, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 receptions, 52 yards. I mean, that's it. I got 3 touchdowns. Here's the big thing. Devonta Freeman. Last year, he had some sparkles of brilliance. People kind of got excited about him. And then he fluffed out as the Falcons fluffed out last season. This year, going into preseason, a lot of high words about him. But then this Tevin Coleman guy came out of nowhere. People got on him. They made him the starter. He got injured. Devonta Freeman was hungry and wanted to prove that he could, at least for 1 week, be relevant in fantasy football. This is exciting. I'm super excited for I came in like a Derek Carr, formerly known as I came in like a Monte Ball, now known as the Scarlet Pimpernels. But I'm having flashbacks of Doug Martin of 3 years ago. One game made him fantasy relevant for like 2 years. And he's done nothing but disappoint everyone since then.
Maybe. But his last name is Freeman.
It's true.
So there you go.
Think he's related to Morgan?
Morgan Freeman? No, they're not all related, Clyde.
Oh.
Man. Alright, so anyway, next up I want to take a moment. And I know we don't normally do this on the show, but I want to take a moment to ask you guys to put in the YouTube comments or tweet at us, email us something. I need to know what you feel about this. We recently, if you haven't noticed, went to McDonald's.
We did.
And at McDonald's, I ordered a large number 7.
Which is a 10-count nugget with fries and a Coke.
Correct. A number 7 meal is a 10-count nugget, fries, and a Coke. I ordered that as a large. As you can see, this is a smaller cup than this one. This is the large. I ordered him a large Coke. He got a large Coke. I ordered a large meal, of which the Coke is part of the meal, and I get this little piece of crap.
You didn't get the large fry.
I get the large fry, but apparently I didn't get the large Coke. This is the second week in a row this has happened to me.
I'm going to break down the stats on this. I got the large Coke. This cost $1.
This cost $1.49. And I'm not a mathematician, and we don't have the stat man here to confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's more expensive.
I confirm. I agree. I concur.
Anyway, who out there feels like if something's part of the meal and I order it large, I should get the large Coke too? Do I have to specifically say I want it large? By that I mean the large fry and the large Coke, because you know I want the meal large. Really burns my derriere.
You know what burns my derriere?
What?
A flame about this high. Dying to use that in some kind of context.
Anyway, let us know what you think. I find it outrageous. I find it unbelievable. Unacceptable. Without warrant or cause to victimize me in such a way that now I have less Coca-Cola and I can't get closer to getting diabetes like I want. Anyway, let's move on. Let's take a look at our matchup of the week.
Matchup of the week.
For this week, who do we have? Who's the matchup of the week this week? Probably should have thought of that ahead of time. Put a lot of thought into these decisions. Let's see.
I got a feeling it's going to be this one.
Then just say it. Why are you saying this one?
Oh, sorry.
We're doing it now.
I thought you just wanted me to tell you. I'll just say here. Wayne Enterprises at Victoria's Secret.
Oh, snap.
This is a classic rivalry here in this league.
A classic what?
Rivalry.
Rivalry?
Rivalry.
All right.
Pimpernel. Convenington.
All right, stab him. Break it. Oh, he's not here.
Yeah, he's not here. Anyways.
Well, what do you think? That would be you.
Oh, about what?
The game, the matchup. What do you think about the matchup?
The matchup.
Oh, my God. It's like working with a monkey. Except at least there's not poo flying.
I'm the commish, all right? I don't deal in these things.
I'm supposed to be the dumb one. That's the show. You got the smart guys with the nicknames. I'm the moron.
It doesn't the hype man.
It doesn't work if we're it doesn't work if we're both morons.
All right. This is the first game between these two franchises in 2015. And it's sure to be a game for the ages, Mike.
For the ages.
In the 2-year history of this rivalry, Wayne Enterprises holds a 2-1 all-time series record over Victoria's Secret.
What? Sounds like she's ready for a victory, if you ask me.
Even that up. So, going into this matchup here, they're both kind of neck and neck in what their scores are going to be.
Okay. Let's just do it. Who do you think's going to win?
Considering that Big Ben is hurt now, I'm going to say Wayne Enterprises is going to win.
I'm going Wayne Enterprises as well. I'm sorry, Big Ben's a big deal. Commish, Statman, while he is not here because he left us, did leave us his fantasy pool picks because he got them in, ladies and gentlemen. Get your fantasy pool picks in. You can win money. And I don't know about you, but I can never have enough money. I love money. If anyone out there wants to give me money, I'll take money. I love money.
Money, 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 money!
Money! All right, let's break down the rest of these matchups here. We got Calvin Who versus the Sam...
Who?
Calvin.
Who?
Calvin Who?
A marathon.
Versus the San Francisco 69ers. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a sex joke. 69ers coming off of a loss. Statman ain't here. Commish.
Oh.
What do you think's going to happen? Who you got?
Well, I think this has been another really close game this week. Right now, they're separated by 1 point.
Okay.
This is the first game for these two this season. Imagine that.
It's going to be the first game for all of the season.
No, that's the joke. Here's the surprising tidbit here. Calvin Who has a 3-1 all-time record against the San Francisco Niners.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, so who you taking, Commish?
I think it's times are changing, and I'm going to go with the Niners.
I'm going Calvin Who.
Who does Statman go with?
Statman went with the Niners.
All right.
Next, we got Hernandez Pistol Offense versus Los Pandas Desnudo.
Yes.
All right, who do you think's going to take it?
This is another great game in the making. And series record between these two teams. Hernandez Pistol Offense is 2-0 all-time against Los Pandas Desnudo.
So, who do you think's going to win?
Well, I think I am.
You're taking Los Pandas Desnudo?
Los Pandas Desnudo.
Just because I never take him, I'm going to take Hernandez Pistol Offense. I'm going to take Timmy. And the Statman agrees with me.
Y'all wrong.
Next, we're going to go with the Cincinnati Bourbon Barons, coming off an epic loss, versus the FC Acid Kickers, who played last week. Commish, break it down.
Well, the Bourbon Barons are 1-2 all-time against the Acid Kickers. The Acid Kickers, who are now 5th in the league in total scoring. That young team is putting up a lot of points, as I've been saying all year long. Watch out for them. After the performance last week by the Barons, I think there's no question you have to go with the Acid Kickers here.
All right. Statman went Acid Kickers. I, as always, will choose myself and cost myself money, even though I love money. Next up, we got the Scarlet Pearls versus F. Hoff.
F. Hoff!
Commish, what do you got? What do you say?
Well, let's see. I came in like a Derek Carr, also known as I came in like a Monte Ball.
Formerly known as.
Also known as the Scarlet Pimpernels, is 1-4 all time against F. Hoff. F. Hoff, I think they turned it around with this Tyrod Taylor pickup. Mark Ingram seems to be getting a lot of work down there in the Nolans since Breeze has been hurt. I'm going to say F. Huff has an edge this week and is going to serve Sarah. I was going to say the name again. Just too long. Serve Sarah her first loss this season.
All right. I'm going F. Huff as well. The stat man, even though he left us, he went with the Scarlet Pimpernels. That last matchup this week, we got the Ricky Bobby team versus Wolfgang United, Rocky Mountain High. Kamish, what do you got?
This matchup, these two teams are 1-1 against each other all time, and Wolfgang United, Rocky Mountain High, is having a hard time getting his team running. Ricky Bobby has not been the best, but he's been consistent with his scoring. It's just a little bit lower than the league average. So I'm going to say Ricky Bobby gets the win this week.
I'm going Wolfgang United. I think he's going to get it all straightened out this week and finally get himself some more wins. The stat man apparently agrees with me. So apparently I went all stat man this week. Not on purpose. Saving my picks. It's official. They're in. I'm headed towards $50.
It's not bad to go with everything the Statman did this week. He is winning currently the fantasy pick and pool.
What with what? How many's he got right?
He's got 21 total correct picks right now.
Nice. Who's next?
Victoria's Secret.
Where am I?
You're in fourth right now, tied with the Niners. Yep, tied with the Niners.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. Who hasn't put in any picks yet?
Calvin who?
Calvin who? Morgan Berry. I know it's been crazy.
The Pimpernels.
And the Pimpernels.
And Hernandez Pistol Offense.
And Timmy.
Here's what I find interesting. The two division leaders currently, the two undefeated teams, the Scarlet Pimpernels and the Hernandez Pistol Offense, are not participating in the pick'em pool.
Perhaps they're concentrating solely on winning their games.
Maybe.
But it takes a minute. Like, we make it take 4 minutes because we jibber-jabber about it.
Yeah. I'm going to say they're slackers.
Yeah, slackers.
If they could be winning the pick'em pool and be first in the division undefeated, I'd give them a medal.
There you go. But you can't get that now. So, there you go. We promised it when he couldn't deliver it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week. It's a bit of a quick week. Bit of an off week because the stat man, Petey Cunningham.
Still the same time, it's always hard.
Well, whatever. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, it's my cue. Which button do I hit again?
God. We gotta find a better way to end this stupid show.
Oh, God. What? Oh, that's the wrong button.
What are you doing? Just end the show! They're sitting in the video!